Hello, my friends. So today we have Stock Soldier. Let's get into it. Alright, what do we got? We got Swiftwater. Let me make sure. Okay, my microphone's on. I'm hoping today goes a little better than yesterday because Soldier is a lot more versatile than Scout in pub. Scout doesn't like it when there's a lot of people because there's a lot of shit to dodge then. Alright, I guess yesterday for me, but last week for whoever's watching. Alright, let's see what we can do here. That's alright. There you go. Okay, I don't know. I didn't jump because I don't have the I don't have the damage numbers for non-gunboats jumping memorized. I know it's like 20 is safe if you have gunboats. I think it's like 50 if you don't, but I'm not 100% sure. Well, let's see. What does a rocket jump eat up? Oh, about 40. Yeah, so I probably would have died if I had jumped there. Alright, what? Oh, that's a spy. Alright. That works for me. That's fine. Nope. Okay. Jump before I get. Oh yeah, so I figured out. After I was done filming yesterday, I figured out like one thing I wanted to sort of express that I really couldn't. About Stock Scout is it kind of doesn't give you any way. Like Stock Scout doesn't really have any way to I guess reposition if there's like sentries everywhere. So that's kind of his main problem with payload is it's hard to get good positioning if there's just like level 3 sentries everywhere. That's sort of what like Bonk is for, is you can reposition yourself for free. But I don't know, Scout cares a little bit about positioning, but you know, you can kind of get around that with DM. The main problem with sentries is you just you can't outdamage sentries with Scout basically. So I don't know. That's sort of why he failed at payload. All right. Well, not fail, but he has trouble at payload. I'm gonna go grab this. I'm gonna go grab this this big health pack. All right. Here we go. Alright, where are we? Caution, crit rockets. There's a sniper down there. Sweet. Alright.
There's an engineer somewhere behind us.
There is? I guess I'll go deal with that.
I don't know where he is.
Nope. I'm seeing him here. Be in here.
Hey Mario, can you tell us where babies come from?
Okay.
Spy soldier.
I don't see it NG. Alright, I was gonna start talking about like kind of Soldier, how he works in general, but got distracted by actually playing the game. Oh, that was. Wow, that thing blocked my rocket jump. So Soldier is kind of like the most generalist of all the generalist class. There's very few situations he's bad in. He's got decent mobility. That's well, fuck. And then the health spawns a second later, because of course it does. He's got pretty decent mobility because of rocket jumping. You basically trade health for positioning by shooting rockets at your feet. He's got decent damage. The rocket launcher, you know, does basically is like 100 per rocket. So you can more or less kill everything in the game with one magazine. It's something like a like an overhealed heavy, at least at close range. He's not horrible at medium and long range. Like rockets, I think do 60-ish damage at medium range, and if you hit like a direct at a sniper, it does like 40. Okay, that's a heavy. And I don't have anything loaded. Oh, it doesn't matter. Okay. Alright, well, they're gonna taunt. Alright, I guess we're critzing, maybe.
Scout!
Alright, well, the medic,
Someone destroyed the tower, thank you.
the medic left me.
That's it, men. Move that cart back.
Fucking, I thought I had my rocket launcher out. Now I'm dead. God damn it. Alright, what was I saying? Yeah, you pretty much kill anything but like an overhealed heavy if you hit a bunch of directs at close range. If we're talking about stock soldiers specifically, the shotgun's useful as like a follow-up if you need to kill like a pyro, because pyro can air blast your rockets, or if you're out of ammo and you know you hit like one rocket on a scout, say, or something. I think that's a lie. It's not. But okay.
Clean up. Smooth.
Spy behind you, spy.
That's definitely not a spy. That was a black guy.
Whoa.
Hey, yo.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! I don't know if
It's
YouTube's
not
gonna like me
inherently
saying that.
offensive.
All right.
I don't know, there was some tone there.
That was an African American guy. All right. All right. That's kind of a short one, but I'll keep it in
When
because
is Black Lives Matter month again?
okay. I'll kind of explain some stuff. So let's go to another one. All right, we got Dustbowl. I don't even remember what I was talking about because the queues are kind of long right now. I think it's basically Soldier is probably the most versatile class in the game. There's very few situations where he's bad. Really, there's only really situations where like other classes are better. Like if there's a lot of pyros, you know, a lot of people air blasting, you can still play Soldier. You just probably want to use a shotgun. Jesus. But you know, like maybe a heavy would be better if there were that many pyros. But you can still play them. Like you know, you can still kill pyro. That is a lot. It's a lot of short circuits. No, I was gonna jump. Oh, I'm getting like ads and shit. There we are. So yeah, like I don't know, Soldier's playable in most situations. I think that's why he was so popular a few years ago. He was probably like for a while. I think he was one of the most main classes in the game. Now it's, I don't know. I don't know what is the most main now. I think there's a lot more diversity. Get off of our point there. Oh. I need to go not be next to that pyro. Okay, he died. Or at least he's dead rigger. But yeah, at one point I think he was, maybe he wasn't the most main class in the game, but like he was overrepresented with like YouTubers. There were a lot of Soldier mains on YouTube. Now, I don't know. I think the whole like maining a certain class shtick isn't like as big with TF2 YouTubers anymore. So there's more sort of diversity of class mains, I guess. I'm just rambling at this point, aren't I? Okay. But if you're like super new to the game, I would recommend Soldier sort of, not necessarily as a main, but okay, as like a way to learn the game, kind of. Well, I don't know why. Oh, you got two. I think he's a good class to learn the game on, because he's bulky enough you won't just get destroyed if you like start by learning the game on like Spy or something. And he's got enough damage. What was it? like he's got decent damage, and it's not super hard to you know, kill people. You kind of just shoot the floor when you're starting out, and he's got like an actual skill ceiling. So you know, so there's like stuff to learn. I don't know. I think he's a pretty good class to start off with. And then, you know, if you like the projectile hit projectile style of God damn it, snipers. Oh, I still kill someone. If you like the kind of projectile style of weapon, you know, you can try a demo. If you like his mobility, maybe try scout or demo. But demo doesn't really use his mobility unless you're playing Demo Knight. If you like the bulkiness, you can try heavy. You know, he kind of like, I think he's a good starting point to like learn the game and then sort of figure out what style of play you like. Well, never mind. Okay, good. And you know, you could always just main soldier. You can't really go wrong with that. Speaking as a soldier main or former soldier main, I guess I don't really consider myself a soldier main, but I do have like way more hours in him than in any other class. I guess I'm gonna jump this. Okay. But I don't really mean anything. I'm in like 3 or 4 classes. Alright, I don't know how he's not dead. Jesus. I think the fucking the banner saved him. Anyways, that's my pitch for being a soldier main, at least to start with. Scouts also are kind of good. I don't know if I'd start with him, but he is not a bad class to main because he teaches you sort of 2 of the most fundamental things in TF2, which is movement and aim. But he's a bit harder to play in pubs because there's just so many people in pubs. There's like just so much crap to dodge. Okay. Missed. That guy must be Ubered? That crit didn't kill anyone. Hey, why don't you back up? Okay. There's a guy. There's a guy over here I can find. Hi, Heavy. But yeah, I don't know. That's my pitch for soldier, I guess. Okay, I'm out of here. Crit's Pyro incoming! An Uber Flog? Yeah, I'm good. I can't really do anything against that. I guess I could pop him up in the air, but I don't know. Is that Heavy still there? Oh no, the Heavy died. Okay. Flank them maybe. I don't see anyone. Ah, damn it. I wanted to kill that sentry and the second rocket got caught by the lip of that ledge. Ah! Yeah, I don't know. I guess you could also just start out by maining Heavy if you've never played like a shooter before, because Heavy's just really easy to play. Problem with Heavy is his skill cap is kind of low. There's only like so much stuff to learn. Like once you get good tracking, yeah, that's kind of it. Everything else is like positioning, which just comes from playing the game, like more in general. Clear. Please don't be a flock fire. That's a flock fire. Dude, I sure do love being juggled by a squirt shot. Alright. It's a little annoying. Alright, there we go. I guess Pyro might also be another, like, okay, if you're, like, really, really bad at games, I guess Pyro would be not a horrible starting class either, but he doesn't really have a good way to deal with sentries unless he's Uber, so. You'd probably have to switch to demo or something. But I don't know. Yeah, none of those are like terrible classes to I think start playing the game with. Pyro's decent because you can his that didn't do any damage. Oh no, it did damage. Okay. That did do it. What was I saying? Oh yeah. So Pyro's not a bad one to start off with either because his primary is kind of brain dead, so you can still get kills without being like super good at the game. But I don't know. I think Soldier's probably the best like main to start with, just because you actually learn stuff while playing him. And he's not like super difficult to start off with. Heavy's not. I don't know. Heavy, I think you probably learn more than Pyro. I don't know. I think Heavy is what you pick if you want to get kills and you don't want to have to think about movement, basically. Oh fuck! Someone else get that. You get it there. Okay. Fucker. Scanner, I guess. Hello. Ignore me! No. Where was that Pyro? Oh, he's right there. Alright, I don't know. He must have been above me. We can play defense? I think so. Or offense? That was defense. So I thought about, like, showing each class on a map it's good at and a map it's bad at, but there aren't really any map Soldier's bad at, so yeah. I think, honestly, I think Scout's really the only class that struggles in certain maps just because of he does worse the more people there are and the more sentries there are in a map. Maybe Spy struggles on a couple, but I mean, if Spy is struggling, usually just the map is a bad map because there's too many choke points. That's like really the only time stock Spy struggles. Spy is more based on how good your opponents are.
Give them hell, boys! Attack!
Mission begins in 10 seconds.
Thanks!
Okay. What the fuck was it? I don't know. Okay, whatever. But I mean, honestly, you can start by playing whatever class you want. I learned the game on Spy because I watched someone else play it and it looked fucking fun. The team could always use a fourth Spy. Where do we want to go? Oh, hi. Ah, what the fuck? I didn't think he'd actually have room. God damn it. No. Alright. I guess it's kind of everything about Soldier. I don't really... Alright. I don't know if there's anything else to really discuss. Oh yeah, this game has a tutorial! I forgot about that. And one of the classes you learn to play is Soldier. Okay. I don't have enough health to jump right now, so oh, just gotta walk very slowly. There we go. What knocked me over there? Is there like a fucking pyro somewhere? I got like knocked over, but I didn't take damage, but I didn't get the air blast.
Time has been
Oh. He ain't kills, but he does some decent damage. Alright. Alright. I shouldn't have gone this way. Ow. Oh, okay. I wanted our medic to sort of go with the group because he just died. Oh, that works. I don't really do much, but nah, we won. Alright. Alright. Works for me.
Mission begins in 60 seconds.
Alright. Alright, what the fuck can we do here? I think this point, I mean, Dustbowl's always a pain in the ass to push, but I think this point can be a pain in the ass if they have an engine that who knows what they're doing, because they can put a sentry there, and there's like very few places to peek it without the sentry targeting you. I think you can peek it from over here, maybe, but yeah, I don't know. This point can be a real fucking pain in the ass, depending on how good they are. Alright, what else? What else do I talk about for 10 minutes? I don't know. I haven't really started reading anything else. Yeah, I would talk about what I was reading, but I'm working my way through all the Dostoevsky, the famous Russian, well, quote unquote famous, the famous Russian writers' books. I'm working through the audiobook versions of that because I got a big fucking. I can't kill him. That sounds good. What do you want? Where? I was gonna say, oh yeah, so I've been working through his stuff because I got a big old I did get a point for that. I got a big old Dostoevsky biography I want to read, but I thought it'd be good to read his or like at least listen to his books first, just to sort of get a preliminary understanding of what they're about. But some of his books are like 48 hours long in like audio form. It's crazy. I should not have done that. Okay. I got the sniper at least, and I got laser. Oh, but so yeah, I don't know. And some on the last one, thankfully, the brothers Kowalski. I would say Kowalski. I think it's Karbarkov. I don't know. I don't speak Russian. Kowalski analysis. I jumped him. I think maybe he's taking enough damage. Come on. Damn it. Alright. Well, I got the sentry. Alright. What was it? I don't know. Yeah, so Brother Kowalski. I'm gonna keep calling it Kowalski because I keep thinking of the penguin from Madagascar. Okay, game. God damn it. Yeah, and what else was I gonna? Oh yeah, I was gonna bitch a little, not about his writing necessarily, but some of the free audiobooks, the quality's a bit lacking. The first half of his book, The Idiot, is really well read, and then the second half is just very boring. Like the person is super monotone, so it's a bit hard to stay interested. That guy had crits and he got like a bullshit reflect. Like really? Okay, game. Alright. Oh, okay, game. That.
Soldier, why would you do that?
Whatever. I shot a rocket past the pyro and he reflected it. I sure do love me some air reflex. Why would you do that? I wasn't even aiming in the same postcode. No. Okay, I don't know why you use that. Let's get the high ground. Start spamming a bit. How none of those hit. Got a cap. Alright. If you can't tell, I'm a bit annoyed with how good Pyro's air blast is. It used to be a lot smaller, and it was broken, so instead of fixing it, they just made it a lot bigger. So now you can get, like, really stupid reflex where, like, you're not, like, the rocket's, like, I don't know how big it is, but Pyro can literally like aim up and reflect projectiles. I don't know. I just think that's stupid, but It's not that big of a deal because heavy exists, so it's not like Pyro's overpowered. It just makes playing soldier a pain in the ass sometimes.
Mission begins in 30
What does it say? Oh yeah, so some of the audiobooks on YouTube are really garbage. So, yeah, the idiot is super monotone, and then his book, I think it's called The Possessed. It's basically about how a bunch of nihilists destroy a town or something. The guy that read that book does a really poor job of it. But yeah. Alright, this might be a pain in the ass.
2, 1.
Yeah. Let's see if it... Alright. Trying to like maybe get them to come over here so the pyro can get them killed. Okay.
Thanks, soldier.
Try not to shoot the pyros. Oh god damn it! It's 10 people and he headshot me. Alright. Missile go on the flank again? I'm gonna go for a sack play. I'm just gonna try to cap. Alright, well that worked. Alright, medic, please. I've got to check that just in case there's like an S back there. Okay, I'm gonna jump on him again. I'm gonna jump on him again now. Alright, well, I don't know. I did like 500 damage to him. There isn't much I can do here besides, I guess I could try to. I could help him the meds farm Uber.
Give me a sweetheart. Thanks, Doc. Let's go.
Alright, well, I'll just help them. Alright, well, that works. 33 minutes. I think I'm gonna call it there. Because that was a decent. That was a decent length pub, so yeah. But yeah, I don't know, if you haven't tried Soldier, give it a try. He's a pretty good class. Rocket jumping alone is worth learning just because it really teaches you strafe and sort of how source engine movement works. But yeah, thanks for watching. If you got anything you want to tell me, let me know in the comments. And as always, have a good day. Bye.